Welcome to your favorite YouTube channel, KeegFam. Today we are going to make banquet from this really old recipe called almond banquet, and it was from Jolene Skoma, I think, gave this to us, but Mrs. Marvin Jurink, Mrs. Jean Van Timmeren, and Mrs. Dawn Vanderploeg are the ones that are giving credit on the bottom of this recipe here. So anyways, this is what we're going to make. Are you ready, Kirsten?
Sure.
Are you ready, Grant?
Yes.
Okay, let's make the crust. In the crust, we need, in the bowl, 1 pound of butter.
Butter. Butter.
Then we need 4 cups of flour.
I need a knife.
Ah! Chris got a knife. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and we need 1 cup of milk.
1 cup of milk.
You got a cup of milk?
Yes.
Okay. And it says mixed ingredients for crust, and then put in the refrigerator. So mix all those ingredients.
Oh!
Whoa! You're out of control. Whoa!
It's not my
It's out of
fault.
control.
That was not
Whoa.
my fault.
Are you okay? Are you all right?
Chill out.
It's the butter. It's just hard. And really slow.
It was on 1.
Probably should have melted the butter a little bit. Where's our little pusher downer thingy? See if you can get it down in there. Oh, that looks nummy.
Ooh, this is the worst spatula. Oh.
It's probably something I got from a trinkets and trash at a trade show.
Trinkets and trash. What is this?
It's actually looking pretty good.
The spatula is so. Whoa!
All right, don't make it thick again. Lock it. Lock and load. All right, let's increase the speed. See that? Whoa! Oh, it's out of control. Oh, it's out of control. We're really just waiting for that butter to melt is what we're trying to accomplish here. All right, where's that? It's looking pretty good. Whoopsies! All right, you're next.
Take on me.
Now I'll use that black spoon and get it off in there.
The black spoon.
Whatever's easier. I think it's falling off pretty good. All right, you get that in there.
Grant.
I will clean this for the next project.
Come on, just get it off. You need a spatula.
It's like glue. Slingshot.
No, Grant.
All right, it's probably better to use this. Doesn't that look like wonderful dough? Stuff's heavy. I could break this spoon if I'm not careful.
That'd be funny.
All right, I'm trying to save as much as I can here, but stuff's sticky.
In the fridge.
To infinity, but not to the fridge.
Okay, so we're gonna cream the almond paste and sugar, add eggs and mix well. Divide crust into 8 equal parts, and don't know what that says, don't know what that says, paste.
What's next?
By 10,
Cream almond paste.
wait,
Look at that. So what do we do to get to that point? We weighed it on a scale. Close enough.
Yeah.
Get our 1 pound. Was it exactly 1 pound?
Close enough.
All right, that's on. Almond paste. All right, it's in. How much sugar?
sugar.
2 cups.
Just guess.
Oh, wait. I think you got to add the extra weight. Cream, almond paste, and sugar. This is our English lesson for today. It has a comma, so you're supposed to add the next thing too. So cream, almond paste, and sugar. Add eggs and mix well.
No, don't put it
Actually,
in here. So, you don't
so
make
how I
mistakes.
take that is you're supposed to cream this.
Whatever.
Whoa, did you hear that?
I don't think.
That smells so good. Just knock that almond off that beater there.
No, what are you doing?
I've got my fingers in there.
Here, go. Grant.
No, this thing, it just falls off and it bends. Like, what is that?
Got it.
Oh, look at you.
Just use the other end.
All right, put it back in there and keep mixing.
Let me out
Somewhat cream. Is it at least mixed? That's pretty good. I just put the eggs in though.
Ooh, my favorite. Ooh, that was a nice
So
one.
here, Grant.
I want to do that one.
All right, there's 3 eggs.
Grand two guys, and God.
All right. Cream, almond paste, sugar, and eggs. Add egg and mix well. You need to mix that well.
Mix up the power.
Just scrape the edges.
Very interesting technique.
Called the cutting technique. Then cut, then fold.
Okay, is it done? All right. Let's. What I like to do to get that off in there is I like to start it up a little bit, and then I just kind of come out of it like this. See?
That's easy. Don't do that.
All right. Somebody want to lift the beater?
Whoa.
You want to take it? Finish it off? All right. Think. We're done with the mixer.
8 equal parts. Wait,
So we're going to get the crust back out. huh? Get the rolling pin in. Watch me. All right. It says divide crust into 8 equal parts and also the paste into 8 equal parts. Roll each piece of crust into a roll about 3 to 10 inches long. That's a big variant. Flatten out with a rolling pin to about 4 by 10 inches. Cover it with almond filling and roll like a jelly roll. Freeze overnight or as long as you like. When ready to bake, brush slightly with beaten egg and blah, blah, blah. So let's sprinkle a little flour. All right, otherwise it'll be so sticky you won't be able to touch it. Now, we're trying to make 10 inches long,
4 inches wide.
and we're gonna cut it, so just make it 10 inches wide. We'll make one big flat piece 10 inches wide. All right, don't touch it yet. Let's get it all in there. So you gotta make sure you have flours on your fingers to touch it, otherwise it'll just start working it. And you keep putting flour on your fingers, even if you pick it up off here. Pick it up off here if you need to. Keep working it. 10 inches wide. Where's the tape measure? Can you get a tape measure or a ruler, Kirsten? All right, let's get that. Now let's start. I think that's about 10 inches. So we start rolling it this way.
Lucky. Me wants to.
Okay, you wants to. Make sure you keep enough flour on there. Here, I'll keep patting it with flour just to make sure that it doesn't stick. All right, Kirsten, we need a 10-inch check.
Which way?
This way.
It's about
have to roll.
Oh, look at that. Oh. So we want to keep working out of the middle to the sides, okay? And we got to keep it from getting this way, so we got to keep it wide. See what I mean? We don't want it too thin, but we want it to get thinned out. And if we have to make 8 of these, 4 inches wide, then how many, 4 times 8 is what? We need it 32 inches long, don't we? So you want to measure to see if it's 32 inches long? Make sure that there's always flour underneath too. Oh my goodness, we're almost there. Look at that. All right, that gets us close enough. See that? Now it's 32 inches long.
Yep.
Ooh, see, look at that. There's the butter right there. You know that piece is gonna taste the best. Because everybody loves butter. So, see this end here? We gotta get that out to 10 inches wide. All right, we need a measure tape. 14 inches, that's perfect. Because we're, what about 32? Ooh, look at that. All right, so
3 equal parts.
let's get it kind of start to square this up as best as we can. That looks close enough to me. All right, so let's start on this end and let's cut 4-inch pieces. Right there's 4 inches, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And that's 4, 8, then what? 12,
16,
16,
20,
24,
24,
28,
32.
32.
Let's make that
Let's make that one really big. Now let's cut these all the way. All right. So now we're going to take
You did cut that in.
and we're going to put this paste.
on it.
We're going to put the paste right down the middle. Actually,
Just use a small.
I think you should put it down one side and then just fold it over. So let's hope that these come loose. Ooh. What happened to our flour underneath? Well, that we're gonna have to fix. What we might have to do is do them individually now because they're sticking. So the idea of putting it all in one was a good idea until they stuck to the ground and they didn't put enough flour underneath. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to, oh my goodness, is make these into balls. All right, we're gonna have to make them individually. So go ahead and,
Oh, that one's perfect. No, it's not. It almost is. It's still a little thin. Oh, ball it up.
can you work? Oh, no, let's use it if it's working. Let's use it, use it, use it. So this will be our first one, right?
Yes.
Divide this into 8. Use a spoon that's never been used ever before in its life. Here, Grant, I want you to take little bits of this and I want you to put it right, maybe just even use your fingers and arrange it. Keep an edge on this so we can attach, but then move it all the way along here without, you don't want it too thick. Alright, so nice even. All the way. Right.
Fold it.
Fold it over. This is what they mean by a jelly roll. It's just fold it over like this. And then you gotta squeeze
That is good.
the edge.
You make a container or something?
Then we need something to put it on. And there's one.
Like and subscribe.
All right, Grano. Can you get that up there? All right, there's one. Let's roll these up. And then we have to clean the countertop off. And then we have to re-roll them. Well, at least we got them divided into 8. We'll do these one at a time.
Wait, flour.
Now we don't need them to be, we don't need to use as much space. Let's start with this one. All right, now we gotta put these in the freezer. So it says freeze them in the freezer. It says overnight or as long as you like. It'll probably be as long as we like. So, they may not be perfectly beautiful, but they're our first try at this. So we'll see what happens. When we're ready to cook them, we'll be back. So, it'll probably be about right. And we're back. These have been in the freezer all afternoon. And now we've let them thaw for 20 minutes. And the direction says let them thaw for 20 minutes. Bake for 15 minutes. First we have to brush on egg whites. So we gotta brush on egg whites. We'll brush on the egg whites. Now just sprinkle some sugar on all of them. Bake for 15 minutes at 375 degrees. And then after that, another 15 to 20 minutes at 350. All right, shall we put them in? $3.75. Start.
Oh, I always use the cook time.
Oh my. Okay. And we'll be back after. All right, now we've taken them out of the oven. What do you think, Grant? How do they look?
They look pretty exploded.
All right, but better than last time, right?
Yeah.
So now we have to let it cool. We just took them out of the oven. They were on 15 minutes and another 20 minutes, and then the bottom rack was done, but the top rack had needed another 8 minutes after that. I'm looking forward to eating them, but we have to let them cool for a while, maybe even overnight. Can we wait that long before we can eat them?
No, I can't.
Oh, okay. We'll see what happens. All right.
Mm-hmm. Well, that concludes this banquet making lesson, and we'll be right back in the next video. Please like and subscribe and go to KeegFam.com to get your nice wood products. See ya.